good, Power people? Pat Power here, and welcome to episode 1 of the Power Hour podcast. I am with a very special guest, Mo's World, aka Maurice, one of my best friends. I consider him my brother.
What's up, guys? What's up? It's your boy Mo. I'm so glad to be here. Me and Pat's been planning this for like 2 years, so I'm glad that we're starting this up. I look forward to the conversation and to see what type of nonsense we get ourselves into. So
We usually get a lot of nonsense.
we're gonna be hitting it all for like the next hour. So I can't wait, guys. And hopefully you'll see me every Friday.
Yeah.
So, Pat, what we talking about? Because I know you. We before we got on this, we was talking about a bunch of stuff. I mean, we were talking about Pokemon. We were talking about life. We were talking about so many other things. What do your audience want to hear, man? Because
let's just talk about the new Crown Tundra.
okay, break it down to me.
So, right, it by the time we're recording right now, breaking the fourth wall, it came out last night, and I was playing on it for a little bit. There's a whole bunch of new Pokemon that have been unlocked.
Okay.
Most of the legendaries have been unlocked.
Okay.
Not all of them, but few. So I'm thinking that they're slowly getting into it. And when I saw the trailer, they were also talking about how they're gonna make Pokemon Go be able to transfer not just Gen 1, but you can bring from Pokemon Go to Pokemon Home.
Okay.
So that I'm still trying to figure out how it works, but they're saying that there's a limited Pokemon, like a limited of Pokemon that you can transfer over, and then there's a cooldown. I don't know how long the cooldown is for, but you can pay the Pokecoins to shorten that, like to immediate.
That's gonna be really lit for like tournament use and stuff like that.
Because I got a whole bunch of shiny Pokemon on there that I want to transfer over.
Yeah.
Like,
and I can see a lot of people like yourself who were like, and maybe interested in tournaments, probably have some good stats, because the stats is really where I'm concerned about, right? Like, I'm concerned about how those stats, because Pokemon Go stats are completely different from the normal game. So I'm wondering how they're going to transfer that over, how the stats are going to look, EVs and everything else, IVs, whatever, is going to look on the normal platform.
Yeah. And like the last Pokemon I transferred over was I finally got the Melmetal.
Okay.
And that I was like hesitant to bring that over because it was literally my strongest on Pokemon Go with like over 3,000 CPs.
Yeah.
So I transferred that over to Pokemon Let's Go Eevee and then transferred it to Pokemon Home, and now it's in my Pokemon Sword.
Got you.
And
see,
what I
found a lot of extra steps that I couldn't stand. Like, do you have to go through Eevee to get to Home to get?
That's how it was. But what it is only like Gen 1 Pokemon you can transfer over, and not only Gen 1 but Melton and Melmetal. Those were the only ones. But with this new
Pokemon Go exclusive.
Yeah, with this new feature that they did with the Team Rocket stuff on Pokemon Go, like you catch the Pokemon after you beat you get what's called the shiny, no, not shiny, the shadow Pokemon, and you purify it.
Yeah.
But the thing is, what they did was and I hope that they fix this. You can't send over the purified Pokemon, which
Mm.
it's bad because I had what I caught was I think it was a shiny uh coughing. I want to say yeah,
Okay.
and I couldn't transfer it over because it was it was a purified.
And you can't even transfer the shadow version over, can you, or can you not?
No,
Oh damn! You know that's
they
what
need to get up on that.
you know what's crazy because that was one of those things that I've you know the battle arena back in the GameCube, back good old GameCube years where you could do that and you know when we had it on the GameCube and we had all the dark shadow Pokemon in the game and they look fucking dope as hell, you know.
Yeah,
And
like
I always
Shadow
wanted them to be in
Lugia.
the and I always wanted them to be in the main game because I just thought that was a cool concept and they could have easily added that into the new universe, where you know something affects Pokemon and they turn dark and they have these new features and you know because in the Pokemon lore they state that no Pokemon is evil. Well, in the American version, in Japan they're like
That
they call
it was like the dark types
yeah dark types
was
were the
evil type.
yeah in Japan they're considered evil
Like
and
it doesn't make sense because you look at Umbreon and he doesn't even look evil.
mm, I mean yeah that's a good point. That's a really and I think that's partially why they kind of mix up the definition of it and they kind of change it later on because it's like okay certain Pokemon don't look evil.
Yeah.
I mean there's certain Pokemon that just I look at their design going I'm sorry if I saw this in real life I would laugh at it. It would have to kill me because I would laugh at it. It would be like it would come at me and I'd be like Umbreon, I'd be like, "Oh, you're evil. Oh, you're adorable." He would have to shoot a hyper beam at me. Like,
Yeah. uh, freaking dark pulse.
yeah, exactly. God damn me with a shadow ball or something, because I would not think he was evil. I was like, "Oh, you are so adorable."
If
So yeah,
anybody looks evil, it has to be Charizard.
like Darkrai, like the evilest Pokemon. Like if I saw a Darkrai in real life, I
and
promise you, I'd hit myself.
and
A
like
real life Dark.
even in the anime, he wasn't evil.
No, he wasn't.
He
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 wasn't.
he in the movie he was trying to protect that city, but
Yeah.
everybody's always shunning him except this one person. And
I'm
like
sorry, I still be terrified of that dude. He's super evil in Pokemon, just roaming around, hovering.
I'll be best friends with him. To be
You
honest.
you be in the dark alleys with him, like, hey, you want to drink this soda pop? You want to smoke a cigarette with? You
Yo,
and
you
Dark
want
Knight
you
smoking a
got
cigarette in
yo,
the back alley.
you want to hit this?
That's crazy.
I'll be like,
That's funny.
yo, bet, yo, let's go over to the bar, man. Let's take a
That's
shot.
right. Everybody running out the bar. Darkrai is taking shots in the corner. Like Darkrai.
Yeah. We'll be both drunk and like, yo, you my best friend, man.
That's that's great.
and
But yeah, no, I didn't realize they did that with the purification Pokemon. That
yeah,
sucks. So.
and going to Pokemon the Island of Isle, which I beat. It was it was good. It was really good. You had this whole thing going on uh where I'm still haven't completed one of the side quests where to find like Alolan Diglets everywhere.
Mm, there's a
Um,
dig type for it. Okay.
cause it gives off vibes like Ultra Moon and Ultra Sun,
Yeah.
where you had to do the stickers,
Okay.
and you get a certain amount. You go to you know the Samson Oak,
Got you.
and he gives you a um one of those the trial Pokemons or yeah the trial Pokemon, And
Interesting.
for
Oh,
this
well,
one, it's the same concept. You find all the Diglets, certain amount. You talk to the guy that owns the Diglets, and he gives you an Alolan Pokemon.
interesting. That's kind of funny because if anybody knows anything about Ireland, there is a point in Ireland like if you look at pictures that there's a portion where everything was industrially and it was a factory, but like it's a poor area. So I kind of find that funny that like Diglett they're actually kind of sticking to real life attributes where they're like, okay, here's this poor area, probably where all the Diglets is at,
Yeah,
and nice area where everybody else lives at, where the city is at. So I kind of find that funny that they actually did that. And
yeah,
they
because
actually
in certain areas they tell you how many are in that area. There's this one area that I still have one to find, and it's I can't find them anywhere.
wow.
They really hit him. Um, and what was also interesting in the island of Isle is when you beat the island, they give you this kind of soup that you have to find the ingredients for. You have to find like max mushrooms, at least
Mm-hmm.
three, and you can go and make uh, Gigantamax soup, where you can feed to a Pokemon that can Gigantamax.
Gigantamax soup.
Like like if you caught a uh I can't think of any like like something that you haven't uh
Caught
have
yet? Like a
a
like a mega like a Snorlax or some shit like that.
yeah, you catch a regular Snorlax.
Mm-hmm.
You can feed it the soup,
Okay.
and it will become a Gigantamax Snorlax.
Got you.
It was a good
Instead
feature.
of going to a regular Dynamax, you
Yeah,
want to become a giant. Okay.
and that's I pretty much got every single one of the Gigantamax Pokemon except for three, which is Melmetal, because they haven't unlocked that one yet, and two of the starters.
Do you feel like they're holding hands too much in the new Pokemon games? Because when Sword and Shield came out, I what I liked about it was it felt like a little hand holding, right? Like just for like the new concepts, which I was fine with. As the game progressed, you were like, okay, well, we're not gonna hold your hand anymore. This is an open world. Do your thing. You know
Yeah,
where to go. The map is easy to figure out. You don't need us to tell you everything, right? And that was my old problem with a lot of the older games.
yeah, like the whole catching tutorial. They didn't do that in this game.
Oh, you're right. They didn't do it. I forgot all about that.
It's the only game that didn't do the catching tutorial. If you don't count the Pokemon Let's Go.
And I think that's what they were going off too. Like they were like, look, if you play Pokemon Go, you play Let's Go, you know what we're doing already. You know what Pokemon is. Why do we have to keep telling you? And it's such a powerful franchise. Like I don't understand why they ever kept that, and I'm glad that they took that out because it's like it's Pokemon. Like who
Yeah.
doesn't how Pokemon work? You know what I'm saying? Um, this is not Yokai Watch. This is Pokemon. We know how things are working over there.
Yeah.
But you're right. My cat just bit me. You
Little star.
yeah, yeah. But you know they know we all know how it works, and I don't know. Hearing what you're saying about the soup and everything, I feel like they're going back to holding hands, and that bothers me because I don't want
Not really, because it's hard to find the um
ingredients.
yeah, because you have to go in raid battles in order for it to pop up, and
Mm,
it's all around the island of Isle.
okay,
I did a whole bunch, and I could only find one.
interesting. I mean, if you got a good team, you got 6 hours. I mean, let's be real, you probably can knock out two Pokemon Gigantamaxes in that day if you're
Mm-hmm.
dedicated. I
You
mean,
know,
and how many
depending on the
Pokemon actually
stars.
have Gigantamax? That's the thing. There's not a lot of Pokemon with Gigantamax, right?
Yeah.
It's not like they made a lot of them yet. It's not like how many? What? Probably I don't know the number off the top of my head. Maybe what? There's probably like 40 Gigantamax Pokemons right now. Like, and they're making newer ones.
Yeah. It's like a whole box, almost a whole box full of
Hmm.
Gigantamax.
Okay, so the concept is being built up more and more.
Yeah, cause
I just don't want them to hold hands anymore. Like I'm tired of Pokemon. Uh, I'm pleading to the little kids, and I'm like, when we were kids, they just gave us a game. They said, hey, look, this is how you throw a Pokeball. Have fun, have fun. And we were like, and then we all had to figure it out. And you had to go to school, and you had to talk to your friend, like, yo, I heard there's a Mewtwo, man. How do I get it? And your boy that caught the Mewtwo was like, yo, you gotta do this, you gotta do this, you gotta do this. And you're
yeah,
like,
cause
oh,
I like the
no.
concept that when you have to figure out yourself that when games don't tell you what you need to do unless you actually go and look it up. Like
Yeah.
a lot of that happen. A lot of that is in ROM hacks, especially Snakewood.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of stuff in Snakewood that they don't tell you. You need to do this. You need to do that.
So
Like
they go back. They go back to the old days, how we like it. You
yeah,
know what I'm saying? Because I love that about Pokemon, and that's always my worry about it. Like, I'm in school right now, so I can't play Sword and Shield as much as I would love to. But one of the reasons why I didn't even bother with any of the expansion packs was because I was like, yo, okay, let's see what they're gonna do. Let's see how everybody takes the first expansion pack. Apparently, everybody was doing good. My worry at first was that are you gonna just give up on this game? And it seems like they didn't give up on the game, and it seems like they're going to stick with Sword and Shield for at least another year and a half
yeah.
before they go to another Pokemon game, which I'm happy about.
Which I'm still waiting on them doing a Gen uh Gen 4 like a Diamond and Pearl remake.
I
I'm
want them
still
to do
waiting for
that,
that.
and then I want them to go back to the Unova region. I really want them to go back to America.
Yeah.
Like the Unova region with the new stuff that they have now. Like we could you see how they're doing with Europe. They're like, all right, we got Ireland. We got what was the last expansion pack? What was the location and like the real life location in that one?
I don't remember the island of Isle, but I'm pretty sure that the Crown Tundra is based on Ireland. Well,
Okay, interesting. See, and I like that. So we're gonna hit up a bunch of European islands, um, which is which is perfect to me. I'm a Kalos. We can definitely. Kalos is like right down the block from around the corner for you in Europe, so we got it. You know, we're
yeah.
there. You know, we can easily go back over there. We can upgrade. You know what I'm saying? So it's
Yeah,
like
and
with a
it's
few
it,
expansion
it's
packs, they can do a lot.
yeah, and it's amazing they got Big Ben in there as well.
Oh yeah, yeah, they do have big. They do have big man. I'm saying, like I said, like if we did that with like America, we can throw in Canada.
yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like we can just throw Canada. It's right there.
Either that or
It's right there.
Mexico.
You know what I'm saying? Big Unova region to look better. We could throw some. We don't have to do all 50 states, but we can do about 25. Let's keep it up to 25
Yeah.
states. You know what I'm saying? Just
And
25
and
states.
my idea is like what if Game Freak made a game where you can travel to every single of those regions, like
Which
like
regions?
Ash, like Ash was doing, and like how the new anime Pokemon Journey
Yeah,
is doing.
Journey.
They're
Yeah,
going back and forth from each region,
they
and
are. I love it. I actually I was so happy when Go actually was like, oh, I'll just catch this Pokemon because I was like, I'm not watching this show.
he's like my
Just to,
favorite character right now because he's an OG. He's catching all of them.
I can't stand it. Like he just keeps throwing balls, and then Ash is like running after one Pokemon. I'm like, this is trash. This is embarrassing, Ash. Like
Nah,
you're
he's
making
getting good. I'm starting
he's
to
making
like
us look
respect
bad
him now.
as old fans.
I'm
He's
s-
making us look bad.
I'm starting to respect Ash because he's getting powerful Pokemon now.
Yeah, they're giving him his blessings now. But I think they're giving his blessings because he's out the door soon. They're like, all right, we're gonna keep hyping up Go. We're gonna keep hyping him up, and then we're gonna say, okay, now we're gonna do one last adventure with Ash. We're gonna let Ash fade out, and that's because that's what Go is for. Go is
Yeah.
the new Ash. They're like, all right, we did everything we needed to do with Ash.
The only thing I really hated was the fact that Ash left his alone Pokemon in Alola.
How many times Ash does that all the time, though?
At least he keeps it with Professor Oak.
I mean, maybe Professor Oak was like, yo, I must have to start charging you rent, bro. Like,
Yeah. I don't have the room, fam.
yo, bro, you got over like.
And now Ash has an actual job.
See, that's what I'm saying. I mean, it's funny because I remember making this prediction when I was a kid, like Ash is named after a tree, so it makes more sense that sooner or later he'll become the next professor.
Yeah.
Because, duh, every professor's named after a tree. So our main character was Ash.
He might just burn down.
Under a professor.
He might just turn into ashes.
Oh God! Smoke him up and throw him away.
Exactly.
That's bad. Poor Ash.
I
like Go.
I want to see if he's gonna catch a legendary finally. That's what I want to see.
Which one do you think he would catch, though? That's a good.
I mean, the only thing I liked was he got close to catching a legendary, except he caught an Ultra Beast. And that was good.
He caught a what?
Ash caught an Ultra Beast. At least.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
The pupil or whatever his name was.
I mean, can we consider? No, you really can't. Well, they're just
Pokemon. It is an Ultra Beast.
Yeah, but I was saying, could we consider Ultra Beast legendaries? Because that's always a debate.
It's in the same category.
Is it? Okay.
As mythicals, legendaries, and Ultra Beasts. That's the whole thing is.
So Ash had to go to another dimension just to catch a freaking legendary. That's kind of funny.
He didn't even catch it in a different dimension. He caught it right there. And
don't mind me, I had to line it up. That's crazy.
Yeah, and he's starting to. If he gets rid of the Dragonite that he caught, I'm gonna be pissed.
I mean, I guess they did that. They were like, all right, Dragonite is supposed to be his new Charizard.
Yeah.
Better relationship.
Yeah, because he always wants a hug.
His Dragonite always wants a hug.
Yeah.
Have they showed the Charizard and the Dragonite in the same room yet?
No, I don't think so.
Well, that's gonna be a good episode because Charizard is gonna be like, yo, what you doing? Stop babying him. What's wrong with you? Grow up. Charizard is like, don't touch me. And Dragonite is gonna be like, hug me.
And it's funny how Charizard shows Ash love. By at first he was flamethrowing him out of, I don't like you. I don't respect you.
Even though you saved my life.
Yeah, after the fact that he got him out of the ice when they were doing the World Islands, he started respecting him. And every time he shows up, he just does a flamethrower to him out of love.
Hey, yo, so my bad, bro. It's a force of habit. I didn't mean to blow smoke in your face like that. My bad.
Yeah, because the last time I seen Charizard, he was flying down. He was like, no, is that?
That's love when you're Pokemon. You don't even have to call a Pokemon for him and be like, yo, I'm bored. I want to go find Ash.
Goes to him after flamethrowing him, licking him, and showing him love. That his flamethrower to him from disrespect went into respect. and that's what touches me the most.
That's some true fan stuff right there.
Yeah.
That really is.
I don't
Right
know how
there.
many times Ash saved Charizard's life. Like I can think of like two,
Yeah, that's just
at
besides
least two.
besides Pikachu, Charizard his bond is like the second strongest. I mean, maybe it's the second strongest.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I think out of all his Pokemon, Charizard has come through on the clutches even more than Pikachu. And I mean that because Charizard could be on the other side of the world and be like, I'm flying to Ash just to see how he's doing.
Yeah.
Like, that's love right there. Where you be
Mm-hmm.
like, yo, I'm bored. I'm gonna go see what my trainer is doing, and that's my only trainer. Can you imagine if Charizard just stops at random people, random trainers, and say, "Yo, you need help in your battle"?
Yeah, he goes into he flies down there and helps him out, and it's amazing.
I'm telling you.
Especially, I think I don't know if it was the Sun and Moon where he came, or it was the Unova region, but he came out of nowhere.
I think he did it in both regions. I think he did it in Unova and he did it in Sun. When he was in Kalos, when he had Greninja.
Yeah, that. Why did I skip over that one?
I don't know. It's over, man. I'm like, that's one of my favorite seasons.
Yeah.
Towards like the latter.
It was the Kalos.
That last end of the Kalos was lit to me. I love that
yeah, he comes out of nowhere to help him fight with a gym.
I'm telling you.
That was
great Pokemon. Great Pokemon.
I don't think there's anybody more loyal than Charizard. Like he returning the favor. He's always he was
I'm losing my mind.
He's always saving him and all that, and it's amazing, especially with the what was that movie with Entei.
Oh yeah.
He's about to fall right down, falling off of that tower, and then here comes Charizard saving the day.
Do you see the remake of the movie on Netflix?
Yeah, I seen that.
Really good.
I was mad because they took out that one song that I really liked, "Brother, My Brother."
Oh, okay. Yo, that's true. They did take that out.
Yeah, I was mad.
I couldn't tell because I was so fascinated by what they were actually doing with the animation. I thought the animation was actually really good.
Yeah, it was good.
I mean,
they should have kept that song in. It would have been better.
Everything else was lit, but the song, bro, the song. But like everything else was like so good. I like that they changed up the story a little bit more. I like what Mew did to Nurse Joy. Taking over her mind and using her like that. I just thought that was an extra touch to how they designed it and moved the story along. That was really good. You know what I'm saying? And just even one of my favorite scenes is actually when they're trying to get to the island and all those trainers, and I'm looking and I'm like, yo, you know how many trainers just died?
Word.
Like Mewtwo just literally said, "Alright, whoever can make it to the island, you get to battle me. If you can't make it here,
you gonna die."
And they died. It was like over like mad people, and then by the time
like a whole bunch, like a whole Pokemon Center full of trainers all go, and only about 5 of them. Four of those trainers, besides Ash and them, make it to that island. I'm like, what? What happened to all the others?
They just right past
died. They either got struck by lightning, or they drowned.
Either or, they're dead.
They straight up dead.
Nurse Joy and what's the cop's name? What's the freaking
Officer
cop's
Jenny.
Name? Officer Jenny. sending letters to people, families, going, "Look, so sorry, but your child has passed away. We can't find his body."
Yeah, just lost at sea.
Yo, they need to just make a special movie for those survivors.
Exactly. That's gonna be a crowded Pokemon Tower right there.
Oh my god, that'd be hilarious.
All those Pokemon died as well. Oh, tragic.
Well, maybe the Pokemon died, or they're trying to give CPR to their trainers. What happens if a trainer dies when a Pokemon is still alive? Do they just sit there and wait till the trainer body just fades away into the earth, or they just? I was wondering about that. See, that's some
That's what I liked about one of the that first movie that they came up with when they remake the Pokemon. They made it into a movie. I forgot what it was called. It was the movie where
You're not talking about Red and Blue, not Origins, right?
not Origins.
Because I love Origins.
Yeah, I love the oranges.
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 I love orange.
I'm talking about when Ash and Pikachu just first started. They made that a movie.
Oh yes, I know. I forget the name of the movie though.
Yeah, I forgot the name of the movie, and then they had Marshadow there as well.
Oh, that was the one
And
like 2 years ago.
yeah, and I really felt that pain of Pikachu. Like he went all out. Once Ash died, tried putting his hat on, hugging the hat, and then bursting out and obliterating Marshadow and all the other Pokemon. I was like, oh crap, did Pikachu just kill them all? Like they just obliterated like Exodia obliterating the freaking the
Oh yeah, Zodiac Blue.
yeah the white ass blue eyes white dragon.
White ass.
I can't talk.
That's where we're at in America right now. We need
White ass.
to obliterate some white asses.
Oh, this is a good first episode. Episode 1, I can't even speak.
This is your show, man.
I know.
We gotta get you prepared for speaking now. We gotta do some vocal exercises.
Like people have brain farts, and that was a mega one. Back to back, yeah.
What did you say earlier? You said something else. It was like I can't remember. You had a brain fart earlier too. What did you say? But
Oranges.
Orange. Yeah.
I think I had like at least.
Quick second. Hypothetically, if there was a trainer named Orange, which would be lit actually, I think it would be a female. She would be a female.
Yeah. I mean, you have Green that's a female.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Green is a female. Ooh, yeah.
And then you got Gold, you got Silver as the rival, and then you got Crystal as a female.
Wait, Silver is a male or a female? Wait, isn't Silver a male?
Silver's a male.
Yeah, okay.
I always thought that it was a female.
I thought it was a female dressed as a dude for mad long.
Until I got like to the Lake of Rage, that one trainer that had Nido King saying that some guy in red hair, this whatever you named the rival, he would say his name, and then this for me it was Scrotum, because I didn't give a flying F.
You named him Scrotum?
Yeah.
You're horrible.
Yeah. It wasn't as bad as what I named the rival in Red and Blue. I named him Nut.
I never named my rivals.
I named him Nutsack. But as soon as he said it, I was like, "Wait, he's a guy?"
Oh my god! Oh my god! Do you have you ever? Because I know we're gonna probably have to get him on the show too one day. boy Hydro, he plays Pokemon a lot too. But he reads the comics. Have you ever read the comics?
A few of them, yeah.
Which ones have you checked out? Because I know they still releasing new ones. I'm sure they
Like
do.
like back in the day, like when it was red and not ash. I read those.
Okay, so you read
That
the originals.
cuz I used to buy like these booster packs back in the day, and they would just send me a free book, a free comic of the original red.
Wow,
Yeah.
I didn't know they did that.
Yeah. I think it was like the first edition ones.
Okay,
I don't
here's a
have
fun
the
question. Here's a fun question. How do you get your first Pokemon cards?
I bought them in um uh the health stores at um Toys R Us. I usually get it.
Toys R Us. Yeah, Walmart. I don't even think Walmart was selling them at that time.
I don't think
I know
so.
they sell Target. They used to sell them
Yeah,
at
yeah,
Target.
Target cuz right now I should have like kept them in the book. Like I should have never opened it until now.
I know
Find out how
one thing
much
about
those
me is
are.
that
They're like 10 10,000, 50,000. I think the Charizard hollow is like $60,000 if it's
it's crazy.
if it's
It's crazy.
if it's in real good condition,
Mm-hmm.
like a rate of 10. Don't quote me on that, but I'm thinking about 6,000. No,
Yeah,
60
we're gonna next
60,000.
episode we're
Not
definitely gonna have to like
6,000.
look at
60,000.
some prices on some rare cards. We got to do that next episode because that would be fun just to see which ones are the more like top 10 expensive ones
And,
because
and
because
to shout out to my boy Vinny, aka Original 151. He went to um he bought a pack of the, I think it was the first edition. I'm not too sure, but he bought a pack from Logan Paul and DM'd him and asked him if he bought a card, if he can go. And Logan Paul said, "Yeah, I'm gonna ship you out. I'm gonna fly you out there." And he's going through the cards and all that. He's the first major card was I think Ivysaur.
mm,
Then it was Charmander,
that's pretty cool. Okay.
and he gets to like the last card. He thought that he miscounted at first. He was like pulling up like behind the energy cards, and he flipped it up. He was like last card. Flipped it up. It was like a trainer card. He was like, "Oh, I'm sorry." And then wait, I miscounted. I miscounted. So he holds it like pulls it up a little bit, and you see the blue. He was like, "It might be Blastoise or Gyarados, or it could be a regular." Turned out to be a hollow Blastoise.
Damn,
And that was a hype moment.
damn, that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
It's
cause
pretty
like,
cool.
cause Logan Paul was doing this stream where all the people that bought the packs, he will open them, reveal them, and he will send the cards to the people. But since Vinny was there live,
Yeah,
it was a hype moment because he had so many viewers because of all the people that were hyping it up. He must have
that,
had like 100,000 viewers or more.
yeah, no, that's actually a good collab right there. I mean,
Yeah,
two unexpected hype people in different platforms doing the same thing. I'm doing something like that and then just recording it. That's pretty smart.
yeah,
I'm not a big Logan Paul fan, but I definitely got to give him props for allowing that to happen and supporting that because he didn't have to support a different community.
yeah,
There's a lot of people that don't even mess with like certain
yeah.
nerd community.
Cause Vinny's like community is so powerful. we got because he calls his community the Kanto Kids, and I'm a proud member of the Kanto Kids. I've been sub to Vinny was the first person I've ever subbed to.
Really?
That was back like way back then. I subbed to him after he put out episode 3 of his Red Let's Play.
Mm.
So I was like one of his like first couple followers, like first 100 or whatever, because what I searched up was I was trying to. What my idea was like, I was playing Pokemon Red, and I wanted to see if I can use find somebody who's playing it and use their team, see if I can win as well. And I go across original 151 episode 3, so I was like, okay, clicked on his name, went up to episode 1. I was like, and like his intro is changed since back then,
Yeah.
because his
Completely
intro
different from what
back
it was.
his intro back then was, "What's up, Pokemon fans? Like, it's your boy Original 151 here," and I was like, "Yo, I like his energy." So I immediately subbed to him so I can see like more of his stuff, and I've been watching him ever since. If you're watching Vinny, shout out to you, my boy.
You know, he's a powerful dude. His contribution to the community is outstanding. I mean, he's definitely an OG to the community.
Especially his songs, man. I mean, his raps.
Yeah, no, he's what he, command. The man has done fantastic stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Um, who was It's funny because I'm trying to remember who it was. A black kid. No, oh, you know who it is? Toby. Toby. Toby Birdhouse, something like that. He's some European kid. He has now. Last time I saw him, he had an afro. It was him and a black kid from America that I started subscribed to back in the day.
Who's the black kid?
I'm trying to remember his name.
Because I know some.
Tyranitar. It was Tyranitar.
Oh yes.
Yes, it was my boy
Yes.
Tyranitar. And
Shout out to you, my boy.
Yo, he was my actual first from him, because I remember him when he was before his voice broke. I was him before his voice broke. Like I was into him way before a lot of people, even like when he was like only like maybe less than 1,000. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I just like this kid because I was trying to find YouTube. I was trying to do something. I was like, oh, and you know when it was? It was around the Univa, I believe it was. I started watching him, and he was just. I liked his energy. He was cool, nerdy kid. You know what I'm saying? He was like the only other black kid dude on YouTube that was doing Pokemon content, and I was like, and I loved his name.
And then you got other people like Nexus.
Nexus, yes. I started watching Nexus later on, and I love Nexus when he does the cartoon stuff.
Yeah.
When he does the skeleton dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I like most of him, and I like when he does his like.
Shout out to Num Nexus.
Yo,
you my boy.
Favorite content from him is when he break down each Pokemon history.
My favorite ones. My favorite ones was when he did Insurgents for a whole bunch of people. It was a 5-way Insurgents game.
I've seen that. Mm-hmm.
It was with him, Twitch.
Oh yes.
Nappy.
Yes.
I can't remember the other two. It's been a while since I've seen that. I seen that like I want to say 2 years ago.
It's funny. Do you think that the Pokemon community got stronger or weaker? Because in my opinion, they're not as close as they were like 2-3 years ago.
Yeah. They've been. Some of them are still tight with each other. Right now. Game Boy Luke is slowly going over to with the Core 4,
Okay.
which is Dylan, aka United Gamer,
Yep.
um,
Love him.
King
Watch some good
Corfish,
stuff.
aka Ryan,
Mhm.
and uh, Original 151, aka Vinny, and Asteroid Mania Videos.
I've never seen his stuff.
It's really good. They're doing him and Ryan, aka King Corfish, are in the middle of doing a gen race.
Okay.
It's a versus where they race throughout all the gens.
Oh, to see who finished all of them faster.
Yeah,
Faster. Okay.
cause right now,
I sound like Trump when I was just talking. I was like, faster, faster. Can't even speak either.
um,
Wow.
cause it was cause right now Frank is is in third gen. He's almost done with third gen. He's just grinding up right now, and Ryan is in Gen 4. He just
Oh,
the last episode I saw, he just finished. He just beat the second gym leader. So, and it wasn't even like that for a while, because for a while Frank was in the lead, because Ryan was stuck in Kanto for a really long time.
are you allowed to transfer Pokemon from other regions?
They transferred one. They transferred one Pokemon from each of the gem that they do. It's like the MVP,
Got you.
and um they do that for each of the gem race. They put a poll out, and they ask which one do you want us to bring back.
Yeah. So for those guys like the core four, and stuff like that, those relationships are still going on because
They're solid. They're
I bet.
solid.
I
They
bet.
they they're always doing projects together. So
Yeah, I can see that. Like, cause I mean, like I said, like there was a time like 2-3 years ago where I was heavily into watching YouTubers who play Pokemon because it was like I like the community base, and then sometimes then I don't know, I forgot one of the drama. There was a drama. Something happened with somebody.
yeah, it was with uh I forgot the one person, but also with Nappy and
Yeah,
the whole thing. But
yeah.
I don't like what he did, but I still like his content.
Hmm. I mean, that's the problem with like.
He came back for a while, and then after he beat Pokemon Sword, he just dipped. I haven't
Yeah,
seen
but
him
Navi
since.
always had his own personal stuff too, man. Like
Yeah.
it was very obvious. He had a lot of personal stuff going on. A lot of these Pokemon YouTubers, which I love Pokemon to death. Like I love other series, anime, stuff like that. But I see a lot of the faults with just relying on one series. Is that like when you rely only on one series, um, you
Oh,
tend to
I just remembered one of the people from Insurgents.
which one?
The heated Mo.
That's funny. But no, seriously, one of the problems, like when you're just relying on like Pokemon, and I saw a lot where YouTubers is like if they're not like Rogers Base, Tekken 101,
Yeah.
shout out to them, King of Lightning, some of those other bigger dudes who play like do a lot of different things. Like you kind of fall off because you're relying on the Game Freak to release something, and sometimes they're not gonna release it. And then
Yeah.
Pokemon goes on this little thing every year where it goes like it dips down and then it goes right back up.
Yeah, and Game Freak really, like, they hate the fact that people hack in like the randomizers.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know who's talking about this. I think it was I don't know who it was. I don't know if it was um in a in Vinny, uh, Dylan, and Game Boy Luke's three-way versus. They were talking about this, but they should do a Pokemon game where after you beat the game and uh, collect every single Pokemon on the Pokedex, like completely fill it, that they should unlock a randomizer mode.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people like doing randomizers, and not a lot of people know about the randomizers. There's still people that doesn't know about it, but it's a huge concept.
It is. It really is a huge concept, and I think that it will keep players longer, and you can add way more features to it. I liked when Unova had the keys to like different hard mode. Like you had the easy, normal, and hard mode. Um, I like that because replaying the game on those different modes so much enjoyable. When you're sitting there running through the game and you're like, oh, why is this level 10 Pokemon giving me problems? And you, oh crap, I have it. I have the hard key on. And you're like, okay, I gotta grind a
Like
little bit more.
even no,
I
even
gotta
the
watch my
normal
EP.
key
I gotta
is
watch my
hard, and
stats. Make sure.
because you know how I have Blaze Black 2 and Blaze and Volt White 2 on
Yep.
my on a game like the one I bought you.
Yep. Thank you for that, by the way. Great Christmas present.
And it's amazing because it's a hard mode. Like I had I had to grind up uh a what is it? A Dragonite who I put a Lucky Egg on. I wouldn't able to beat it if it weren't the fact that I leveled it to 100 and it was still giving me a hard time.
See what I'm saying? How good that feels?
Yeah. And
Like to sit there and be like, damn, this dude is actually giving me a problem.
and it's like that in Snakewood, because you have to have like in the 90s at least
To do anything in Snakewood.
to actually beat it. And it's hard for like a Nuzlocke because people don't know that there's a point in the game where you're supposed to lose. Because you go and you're trying to solve a crime of somebody's death in New Mallville.
Oh my
And
God, death.
and it's this person who was scorched dead, and people are blaming the chef because used a fire Pokemon. And he's like, it wasn't me. I'm a real chef. I'm not a former chef. And that was a key. So you're taking all these clues and all that, the motive, the evidence, and the last thing I forgot what it was. And you talk to the guy, giving him all this information, and you're like, so is the chef guilty? You have to say no. And then it tells you, he goes in on it saying like, not only fire types can make these burns, but electric types can as well.
Which would actually make sense.
And the culprit is Watson. So you go confront him, and he blows you back with level 100s because of his generator. So you get blown back. You'll end up in front of Mallville, and like, there has to be a way for me to shut off the generator. So you go back and you click the button that shuts it down, and it comes out as level 24s and his highest level 33, which is still blows you back, but not as much. like you have a chance.
Mm-hmm.
Because he has a Raikou at 33. So when you beat him, the Raikou is released, and it's a whole thing. Like you got so many like dark stuff when you go in to the game, especially near Petalburg Woods. Out like you get out of it and you see a Pokemon, you see a Pikachu head on a stake.
Damn.
Oh
This game.
yeah, you definitely do.
Yo, it's so wild how fans can come up with such beautiful ideas like that. You know what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying? It takes a fan to really, because that's the beauty of Pokemon is that like it is this fantasy Cinderella type of thing going on where it's like, oh, from the outside looking at it, it's like this is childish. But when you get a real fan that's willing to do the work, the program, and sit there and go, oh, I'm gonna make this crazy dark.
Yeah.
The magic that can come out of it is fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like I get what Game Freak is saying, but like they're doing, but like sometimes I'm like, y'all need to just like this, make this um, underground developers that take all your products and turn them dark. Like just
Yeah.
go, let's go that route.
It's
Just
it's
like
good.
take
It's really
everything.
really good.
You know, Nintendo needs to go. Okay, let's make Mario dark. Let's
They
make this game
made
like
Sonic Dark.
let's make Pikmin dark. Like this, let's make everything dark. Let's make
Yeah.
Super darker. They get hit. Let's have Bowser blood splatter out of his mouth. Like just make everything dark.
Exactly.
I guarantee you, they'll see numbers skyrocket to the point where and just release it in like the European, like the Western
But you
countries.
also have to put in perspective that they also lose a lot of kids that they're trying to make it for.
I
You
mean, if
know,
you release two versions of it, it
because
won't be that bad.
because you have a whole bunch of these mothers who don't want these kids to play certain types of games.
Let's be real. We came from the generation that played GTA, San Andreas,
Yeah.
without even though it was saying you would go to the store and you'd be like, they'd be like, you can't buy this, and then you go, I'm gonna find a way to get this game. Don't with me.
Yep.
Don't f with me.
Mm-hmm.
And then later on, you're like, you lie to your mom or you convince your grandmother, oh no, it's not. It's good. And they go to the store and they're like, you know this is rated R, so I'll just get him the game. It can't be that bad. And grandma comes back and grandma's like, what are you doing? Having sex with prostitutes.
It'd
I mean, it's like
be like in a strip
not,
club, man.
but believe it or not, these I've always looked at these games. I'm like, look, you can make them so dark and they sell so well.
Yeah.
You can make versions of it. Let's be
Like
real.
one of the games I want to get is called Dark Woods.
I've heard of it. Tell me about that game.
The last time I was watching Markiplier play that game, and it was really interesting. Like the whole concept, like this whole being a tree or whatever is taking over the whole woods and getting these people, and you don't know until the very end that
Oh my
you're
god.
basically asleep in this tree.
You know what? I actually guessed that too in my head. I was like, he has to be asleep because every time it's something to do with a tree, it's either like some Naruto crap going on or something like
Yeah. It's like,
tracking some
yeah, because
Yomi.
it gives me that vibe. Like, the, what was that tree called
Which one?
In Naruto?
Naruto. That was
This, the Tsukinomi?
the Tsukuyomi. It was like the Tintel tree. What was it called?
It was basically Project Tsukinomi.
Yeah. But, like that's exactly like if
It
it's something
was
to do
that
with a
kind of
tree,
vibe. Except
either the tree
everybody's
that's
there, and the people that's awake is praying, is like bowing down to this tree, and you have to like get this flamethrower away, and you're burning down the tree.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Out of any fantasy world thing, I don't
it's
mind
it's it's
dragons.
it's basically a survival game. That's what it is.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Like I said, like out of all the fantasy stuff, I can deal with dragons. I can deal with hydras. I can deal with mermaids, sirens, all that crazy stuff.
Yeah.
Can't deal with is a demonic tree. Something about trees. And
You can't deal with them.
I can't. Like trees are the worst, right? This is what trees are. They're part of the earth. Like think about this. Like logically, everybody's like, "Oh, I would never want to be in a fantasy world and face a dragon." No, 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 no. F the dragon. I believe I can escape a dragon. I don't think I can escape a tree. Like
Yeah.
because trees, you can walk in the forest and be like, I'm taking a picnic, I'm walking with my girl, and the next thing you know, some freaking arms, some tree branches come attacking you. You don't know where to go. You get lost in the freaking wood. You could be there for like 10 days. Like, oh my god, I'm freaking out. There's no animals to eat. There's no river. It's just a bunch of dark looking trees that just want to kill you. That's terrifying. At least a dragon. At least a dragon, you can probably find a cave, go in a cave.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Find an underground cellar. Trees ain't nowhere to run.
Yeah.
If you don't got no fire magic, no flamethrower, no bombs, you're dead. You're gone.
That's why you should always bring, a flamethrower when you're hiking in the woods.
I'm telling you, I do not want to be isekai into a world where like there's talking trees. Not at all. Like if there's like, even if there's tree people, I'm discriminating against them immediately. I'm destroying their village. I'm killing their kids. I have nothing to do with tree people.
Especially if they're good.
Even if they're good, even if they claim to be good, I don't trust them. I don't trust trees. Something about
I could
trees.
just see it in the anime. They're actually the good people. They just make you the villain.
Yeah, even this guy, like, they were like, "Yo, why do you keep running around the world destroying trees?"
And then this hero comes in, tries to stop you. Why are you destroying the trees? I don't trust them.
Like he offered me apples. Why? You don't think that's weird? They're great apples. They recover your health. No, they don't. They're brainwashing you.
And you get the hero to be thinking like, what, is he right?
No, eat that apple.
It was like, great hero, here, have an apple. The fuck out of my face. And you're corrupting all of them.
In the world, they believe like trees are evil. Then we have a drought because no one believes in trees anymore. No.
Nobody watering the trees. Everybody makes a whole like cloud fanning stuff to blow the clouds away.
Yeah.
Say not in this region.
I'm telling you, trees are scary. Trees are really scary. I'm telling you, especially if they have a face on them. Anything that talks, any tree that talks tells me to point me in a direction. If a tree says go north, my boy, I'm
I'm
like,
going
no,
south.
south, away from you. I'll find a way around. My OT will be like, wait, that's a shortcut. I'm like, you want to take the shortcut? Trust in the tree?
I guess your favorite move is cut. If you were in Pokemon, you'd be cutting all the trees down.
Listen, if I was in a Pokemon world and there were like any Pokemon that looked like a tree,
Like Phantom's evolution.
all of them. I don't care what they look
Sudowoodo.
like. Not catching them. I like Sudowoodo. Don't get me wrong. As a Pokemon,
He's a tree.
He's a tree. He's a great Pokemon. Great stats, in my opinion. I like him. He's a great design. But if I was isekai into that world, there would be a bunch of dead Sudowoodos just hanging out in villages and towns.
Dead Sudowoodos, dead Phantoms.
Yeah. Is that the one that's that dark type?
That's the grass and ghost type.
Yeah, see what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? You see a Pokemon like that, and you walk in the woods, and that thing pops out of nowhere Oh hell no!
Better bring out the
Flamethrower
Charizard.
immediately.
Yeah.
I'm holding it down as my Charizard flame throws. Like I'm not playing around with those trees. I'm not capturing it. I'm killing it. I'm telling you.
Like it faints and like no, keep going, keep going. I'm not stopping until I see X's on his eyes.
Forget X's. I wanted to scream. I want them to be terrified of me. When I walk through the forest, I want trees to move for me. They're like, nope, nope, nope. Make a path for this guy. He's
They're gonna be
dangerous.
putting like wanted signs, like beware of Mo.
My face with my face in the tree, and every time my face is wanted post is on a tree, I'm destroying the tree immediately. Rocket is scared of me. I'm like, dude, we're evil, but we don't destroy nature.
We ain't
Like,
that evil.
we need to breathe, bro. I'm like, find another forest. Giovanni be like, yo,
And like
we need
you
to
fight
stop.
the Team Rocket. You asked him before. You're like, wait, before you silent your Pokemon, do you have a Phantump or anything? Name all a bunch of tree Pokemon. It was like, yeah, why? Send it out and I will kill it. Not faint it, kill it. He's like, whoa.
They were like, we don't want your Pokemon anymore, dude. I'm like, really? You don't think my Pokemon are worth it? Send you 3 Pokemon. We don't want to. If they try to run away, I'm solo beaming their asses immediately. Taking their Pokeballs, I'm releasing their Pokemon.
We in the forest today. I'm a heat wave this bitch.
We're gonna. I'm gonna have a whole team called Fire Starters.
Exactly.
Starting Pokemon, all at a level 100, just burning down forests all over the world.
You have to have like electric types too, because for all the water types that's trying to stop you. It's like, my fire types keep killing Pikachu. Kill the water types. They don't learn a day.
Oh my god. You know what? One day we gotta do an episode of like, what if we got isekai'd into the Pokemon?
Exactly.
Yeah, we gotta do that one day. But no, seriously, man. I love Pokemon. It seems to be going in a very interesting direction in terms of what they want to do with it.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't even know what the next generation is gonna look like. I really don't. Like,
It could
I'm not
be
saying Dynamax is the hype, the roofing of it all, but it feels like it's the top of everything. Like, I don't know where else they can go from here.
yeah. Unless they do it like more realistically.
What do you mean? Break that down.
Like how they are in the actual anime, and when the Pokemon comes out, it's actual their actual cries like the anime. And like you're probably being able to actually talk and all that.
And that's the thing with Pokemon, I think, is always going to be the main thing, right? And they've done a fantastic job. And I think they're going to stay with the art and artwork and art design and the graphic designs that they've been doing with the new region. That's why I think they're going back to a lot of the old regions. They're like, okay, we have about what gen we're at? 7?
8.
We're 7.
8.
We're 8 right now. So they're like, look, we got 6 to 7 generations that we can all put on the new Switch. We're not working on the 3DS anymore. That's done. We're not doing that anymore. That's why we have the Switch. So even the newest Switch are gonna be even when they release the new Switch or whatever, Switch 2 or whatever. Can't wait for that to happen. They're gonna just remake everything, which I'm fine with. I'm actually happy if they remake everything in the new style.
I mean, they already made the remake for Gen 1.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
For the third time.
All for the new Switch. Because it blew up.
Yeah.
You could
Everybody.
on your TV.
Mm-hmm.
It felt
and because of Pokemon Let's Go Eevee, I have a newfound respect for Eevee. Like my strongest Pokemon is Eevee. No, undefeated.
I think they need to keep the concept of new moves. I think
Yeah,
that's one thing they have to do. New moves. They got to keep doing with the varying different Alolan and different variant of Pokemon in different regions.
yeah.
That would be great.
And to talk about before we wrap up, um, they have a new legendary
Oh, can't wait to see this. You got to show me
in
after
the
this.
Crown Tundra. I already got it.
Okay.
It I just threw a master ball. It was taking way too long.
Oh my god.
But
You got busy.
if you like accidentally kill it, you get to keep trying. But at that point, I just lost like patience.
Was that the first time you used a Master Ball in the entire game?
I think it was the second time.
How many Master Balls can you get in that game?
So far two.
Oh, wow. That sucks. I like just having one for every game.
No, because you get one in the actual game, and then in the Crown Tundra you get another one.
Okay. Okay.
And I hope the roaming Pokemon don't run. Like you can actually fight it. I just hope it's like that.
Like you fight it and you gotta like use a special move to keep it there or something like that.
No. Like if you spot it and you get to battle it, like it doesn't flee.
Yeah.
That's
if you
what.
lose, it can run away.
Yeah.
I like that better. If you lose, it run. Because I don't
Yeah.
mind it if it's like a Roman Pokemon and they boost the stats up something stupid and they give it special moves and they're like, look, if you can't handle this Roman Pokemon, you shouldn't be chasing after this Pokemon. I would love that. Special stats and everything.
Yeah.
That would be lit.
All right. We're going to wrap it up here.
Okay.
Thank you guys so much for watching or listening. Be sure to subscribe to my channel, hit the like button, comment, and just hit that notification bell so you could get more videos and podcasts just like this one. With that being said, stay cool, stay safe, and most importantly, stay powerful. Any final words?
Hey guys, thank you for having me, Pat. Thank you for having me. You can find me on Most Great Adventures on Instagram. I'm gonna be releasing my podcast soon. If y'all wanna hear more of me, you can find me on Gritty Knows Best. So
Just send me the links, and it will be down in the description below.
no problem. Love you guys. Be good.
All right. Peace.